Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading of October 2023. My name is Dawn, and you're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for finding your way here. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build our tarot community. And if you're returning, I appreciate your returning. I appreciate you adding your energy here for this success so that we can create this tarot tribe of like-minded individuals. I am going to do your reading a little bit differently this time. I do have these stones here, which are white clear quartz as well as pink rose quartz. And the pink rose quartz has to do with compassion, activating your heart chakra, really coming from a place of love. And I feel like that's very important, this month, for the month of October, because the month of October, we have Halloween within that month, and that is actually a hijacked holiday. We were kind of tricked into celebrating that holiday. It really is a holiday that celebrates the dark side. They use that energy from that day to do some of their nefarious things. And of course, we were unaware that that's exactly what, those individuals were doing. But I am working towards bringing in more light and more love. And so what Spirit had asked me to do is to do the readings this time. And I'm going to bring in dragon energy to help elevate these readings a little bit. And these dragon energies are from the higher dimensional realms. This deck that I'm using is called the Dragon Oracle by Diana Cooper. And what I plan to do is take myself off the screen. I'm going to do your reading. And then at the end, I will do your 5 main themes to carry with you, that you can either use as affirmations, or it could be just confirmation of what we've already discussed in your reading, okay? So this is a general reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Gemini. And just sit back and get comfortable, and we will start your reading. So your dragon, is the Kuan Yin pink dragon. Bring firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. Let me read it again. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you, which matches perfectly with our pink rose quartz here. That's lovely. Okay. Don't get upset by seeing this, because it's not really a bad card. Okay. So you have your pink Kuan Yin energy. These are your strengths for this month. The first one is the 9 of Pentacles. So this 9 of Pentacles is a card of manifestation. It's a card of abundance. It's a card of creating comfort within your home, creating comfort within your, creating some physical security and stability in your space. The thing that I like about this card is, for one thing, she's very happy, but she's also has this peace dove here. So once again, this is a card saying, all the things that you're doing is great. Just keep moving forward. Keep progressing and advancing, okay? Because this looks really good. And then you have the 8 of Cups. So 8s in tarot typically represent some kind of an obstacle or a need to overcome something. And this card is no different. This card right here is a walking away from something that has hurt your heart, something that is no longer serving you. And as you can see, she's walking directly into the sunlight. So she's moving from darkness to the light. And something that she is walking away from is something that she's been carrying with her for a long time. So I feel like you've come to some type of a resolution with some things that you might have been carrying with you. Okay. And I feel as though you're going to be using this pink love right here to help rebalance your karma, because it's telling you to dissolve your cords with transcendent love. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're walking away from something that no longer serves your highest and your best. And then you have the Justice card. And the Justice card is a card about truth and being on the right path. So this is a card of either you discovering the truth, of you discovering something about yourself. This is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be with you for a while. I feel as though if you actually do the information that's on here, if you actually take the time and reset your karmic balance, that this card right here is going to really assist you, because this is saying that you're on the right path, you're doing the right things, you are exactly where you need to be, okay, Gemini? And as you know, Gemini, so the Gemini is the twins, and this person's got her eyes closed, and this person's got her eyes open, so it's the same person. This part of the scales is lit, and this part is darkened. So right here, this is all talking about the balance, and you really understand balance, Gemini. That's something that your sign actually embraces, that you can look at things and look at them very clearly and really assess what is the best course of action and the best path forward for you. And then this is all the energies that you need to be really aware of. You have got this death and rebirth. What I love about this specific card in this deck is that even though the death portion of it means that there's some kind of an ending to something, meaning something is just dead, done, and over. There's nothing you can do about it. It's over with, but you also have an opportunity for rebirth. And that's one of the things that I do love about this deck. I mean, everything in our lives is very cyclical. I look at our ascension process as a spiral. And so this death process has to do with the death of self, the death of something within. It doesn't necessarily have to mean the death of a person, the death of a loved one. It could just be the death of a mindset, the death of a belief system that no longer honors you, right? And then the rebirth, meaning that, oh, so now that you've removed this from your life and you've made room for new things to come in, it's going to come in this really beautiful way. And it's going to come in and it's going to light you up from the inside. Okay. And whatever it is, it's fast moving. This is not anything that you really have to even think about. You're just going to act upon. It is going to stimulate your mind. It is going to stimulate the way that you think. It is going to stimulate how you make decisions moving forward, this death and rebirth, because then you move into this King of Swords energy. Now, this King of Swords energy, this is saying that you're moving fast towards your goals, and you're going to be embodying the energies of this king. This specific king is a king that is a logical thinker. He's analytical in his thinking. He really likes to think things through before he implements. He is the type of an individual that you have to prove it to me in order for me to be able to believe you. I have to have some kind of a qualifier. I have to have some kind of information that it makes sense to me as to why we're, heading down the direction that we're heading. But this king can either represent you tapping into your own knowledge or looking for additional knowledge or researching something that you are seeking. This also could represent a mentor, it could represent a professional that you're working with, or this could represent someone in your life that's very close to you, right? Okay, and then we're moving into this, which is your opportunity line. The Ten of Swords is another ending card. So the ending has to do with the way of thinking. So as I said, you're moving forward, you're going to be tapping into this King of Swords, but something is also concluding. These tens have to do with ending of a situation or ending of a chapter. Again, walking away from something that no longer serves you. This really taps into this energy here, right? But this is more of an emotional, this is more of a mental feeling. This is like, this is no longer serving me for my highest and my best, and I'm just going to leave that behind. I'm going to start something new. And then you have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords, you've got a lot of mental thinking here this month, okay, Gemini. It doesn't surprise me because I always see Gemini as a very mental kind of energy that is, you really think about things deeply and things do affect you. This right here is something that keeps you awake at night. So this could very well be that you're working on a project, that you're feeling overwhelmed. It could be a feeling of overwhelm. It could be a feeling of not knowing the path forward, and it's keeping you awake. The suggestion that Spirit always gives me is when I have these sleepless nights, is to take a pad of paper and before I go to bed, write down whatever my thoughts are, whatever it is that's going to come in to keep me awake, that would keep me agonizing all night. And then I tell myself, I've written everything down, so I can put this aside so I can sleep, because sleep is important. It helps rebuild your body. You need that sleep. It's vital. So this right here is just a change of the way that you handle things. Maybe you're so busy that you find yourself not really paying attention to these things that are nagging at your mind because you're so busy doing other things and being distracted. But this is saying if you have those things that are bothering you, that are really coming in and, teasing you at night when you go to lay down, just write those things down and tell yourself, okay, so these are the things that I need to work on. I can pick this up tomorrow so I can get a good night's sleep. Okay. And that's the guidance for anything that is keeping you awake at night. All this self-imposed way of thinking, shift your perspective. And then your final card is the Seven of Wands. The sevens have to do with gaining experience or using existing experience. This is also a card about building confidence. Now, this girl has had some kind of a great success. She has worked very hard and she's now finally being recognized. And those successes are becoming evident to not only, to her direct, to the people around her, but it's also, for if this has to do with a job or your career, other people are recognizing your hard work. The other thing that if you look at her, she is very much centered into her space. She is activating her heart space. So I really feel like she's really tapping into this pink dragon energy here. She has created this bubble of protection around her, which I think is very important to do in these days and times, is to make sure that you protect your space. Because one aspect of, having all of this success is that there's always those people that can't be happy for you. And you want to protect your space from that. You don't want to tap into their negativity, nor do you want their negativity to tap into your happy bubble of happiness. So just protect your space. You can use the white light around you. You don't have to, it's all a choice. Everything in life is a choice. So you can choose to create this bubble around you so that you can just enjoy the energies that, you know, from your hard work, and just let those other people's information, or, you know, them nitpicking you, just roll off your back. Okay, so now that we've done your reading, I'm going to pull myself back onto the and I'm going to pull your last main themes for the month of October. I have to put on my glasses because I can't read. Okay. Okay, so your first card is the 4-leaf clover, which is awesome, Gemini. Great and good fortune. We'll take it. Let's do it this way. Your second card is I. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. That's a great card. And really, that's kind of what this card is talking about too, right? That you want to bring love into balance your karmic relationships and your karmic balance, and to look for the divine around you. I think that really taps into your intuition and your psychic abilities. And then you have Rabbit, which says, too much concern with sexual matters. Actually, sexual energy is actually a really great energy to tap into to manifest. So some people might say that it's too much, but who's to judge, right? Who's to judge that card? And then Finger, it says, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Okay, so this is just a warning card. Be aware that something may be coming in for you to look at. And then your last card is the Barrel. And it says, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And as that's your last card, I don't know what that's tying into. I don't see any of that here. I don't really see love in this relationship other than, you know, this pink dragon energy, which is saying to tap into that love space. And the other thing too is that not every card is going to resonate with every person that, you know, listens to this reading. Some of you may very well be feeling that. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing October. As always, take what resonates and release what doesn't. And until next time, take very good care of you and have a great month.